meets Patty and Selma. These chain-smoking siblings work at the Springfield DMV, adding a touch of humor and no-nonsense attitude to the show's dynamic, which is why we are checking 3 more classic episodes. Patty and Selma Edition. Selma's Choice. The Simpsons plan to visit Duff Gardens after seeing an ad featuring Lance Murdoch. However, Marge interrupts with sad news. Their great Aunt Gladys has passed away. At the funeral and will reading, Aunt Gladys advises Patty and Selma not to end up alone like her. This prompts Selma to fret about her future and decides to have a baby. Selma's attempts on the squeaky voiced teen fail. A date with Hans Mormon takes a dark turn in her imagination. Artificial insemination proves chaotic, and the mail order husband arrives as a disappointing cardboard cutout. Homer promises a trip to Duff Gardens but falls ill from a spoiled hoagie. Unable to go, Marge nominates Selma to take Bart and Lisa instead. Despite initial disappointment, Homer and Marge enjoy an unexpected evening together, watching videos like boxing's greatest weighings and the erotic adventures of Hercules. Bart and Lisa tire Selma at Duff Gardens. Tensions rise when on the Little Land of Duff ride, Bart dares Lisa to drink the toxic water. Lisa, hallucinating and behaving erratically, escapes the ride. Meanwhile, Bart pretends to be taller to go on the barrel roll, ending up hanging upside down when the ride stops unexpectedly. Bart is then detained for the barrel roll incident and pantsing the George Washington robot. Lisa, still affected by toxic water, is found swimming naked and given pills to sober up. The siblings return from Duff Gardens, and Selma, realizing she isn't ready for children after a day of negative experiences, adopts Gladys's iguana, Jub Jub, instead. Homer vs. Patty and Selma. Homer's Halloween pumpkin investment backfires, causing him to lose everything. Desperate for money, he turns to Patty and Selma, who lend him the cash in exchange for him becoming their loyal servant due to their recent promotion at the DMV. Patty and Selma torment Homer for borrowing money from them. When Marge learns about it, she confronts Homer for not being upfront. Angry, Homer throws Patty and Selma out, but apologizes to Marge for not seeking for her help in the first place. Homer aims to become a chauffeur for extra income, but gets stopped for lacking a license. At the DMV, Patty and Selma, his evaluators, mock him and purposely fail his driving and written tests. Caught smoking by their supervisor, they face consequences. Their supervisor warns Patty and Selma about smoking on the job, risking their promotions and jobs. Marge, concerned for her sisters, is surprised when Homer, seeking revenge, takes the blame. Homer smokes in the building, facing consequences, but Marge is proud. Homer reveals he did it for her, not Patty and Selma, who reluctantly thank him. In return, Homer persuades them to clear his debt. Now in the subplot, Lisa, Janie, and a classmate join hockey on PE sign-up day, while Bart struggles to find an open class. Milhouse warns him that baseball and taekwondo are full. Left with no choice, Bart reluctantly joins ballet, and Principal Skinner takes advantage of his tardiness. Initially embarrassed by ballet being perceived as a girl's sport, Bart discovers his talent in class. He's invited to star in a school performance but fears taunts, so he wears a mask instead. To his surprise, his classmates are impressed, and he proudly reveals his face during the performance. Nelson and his bullies target Bart, leading him to run away. While trying to escape, Bart jumps over a trench but gets injured. Lisa consoles him briefly, but then leaves him stranded. A fish called Selma. The Simpsons watch a Muppet film, and Bart mistakes Troy McClure for a puppet. Marge defends Troy's charm from the 70s, but Homer recalls an aquarium scandal. Meanwhile, Troy, now washed up, gets pulled over for erratic driving without his corrective lenses. Chief Wiggum advises Troy to update his license without glasses, seeking a bribe. At the DMV, Troy struggles with the eye exam, depending on his looks. To pass, he offers Selma a dinner date, and she agrees without hesitation. Photographers catch Troy leaving a restaurant with Selma, sparking rumors that damaged his career before. Homer's skeptical, but Carl and Lenny think it challenges the past aquarium rumors. Troy's agent calls, promising work if he keeps seeing human women, hinting at Selma. To boost his career, Troy keeps dating Selma, even joining her after she's kicked out of a restaurant for smoking. Following his agent's advice, he proposes to Selma. Troy then lands a role in a successful musical, Planet of the Apes. Selma eventually moves in with him, but their relationship remains platonic. The Simpsons then visits for a pool party. The night before the wedding, a drunken Troy confides in Homer about his ulterior motives. Homer, shocked, avoids objecting during the ceremony. Later, he casually tells Marge that Troy is using Selma for his career. Marge and Patty try to convey this to Selma, who dismisses it as jealousy. Marge informs Selma that Troy is using their marriage for his career. Skeptical, Selma confronts Troy Troy, who admits to the sham. Though Selma initially accepts it, Troy's agent suggests he needs children for a better role in the next McBain movie, as the best roles go to celebrity parents. Troy and Selma plan to have a child, but Troy, uncomfortable due to his bizarre fish fetish, hesitates. He claims a baby is too much work. Selma reassures him that a baby is meant to express love between a couple, not just a task. Selma, realizing a loveless marriage isn't harmful but bringing a child into it is wrong, leaves Troy. A tabloid TV show reveals Troy turned down the role of McBain's sidekick to direct and star in his own film. However, the film's success is uncertain, as family-oriented actors often secure better roles. If you want to see free classic Homer Simpson episodes, then click this video right here.